No wonder Steve Smith's wife would rather share her husband with his lover than divorce him. He gives her 3 privileges that others don't have. Recently, former NFL veteran Steve Smith was accused of having an affair with a member of the Ravens. This news has drawn a great deal of attention. Although he has not made a public comment yet, these accusations have shocked his fans. However, why doesn't his wife, Angie Smith, file for divorce? First of all, as a former NFL veteran, Steve Smith has a net worth of up to $100 million, and his annual salary alone is as high as $50 million. Perhaps it is this huge amount of assets that makes Angie Smith dare not leave him. Secondly, during their nearly 20-year marriage, Angie Smith has given birth to 4 children for him. If they divorce, their children's lives will be difficult to guarantee, and she herself will lose her financial support. Finally, they signed a prenuptial agreement before marriage. If they divorce, Angie Smith will lose everything. Therefore, after the news of Steve Smith's affair broke out, she chose to endure it silently. Otherwise, her 20 years of efforts will be in vain.
Man confronts. Yeah.
Okay, y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you've been fucking my wife, bro.
Yo. What?
What you gotta say for yourself?
I'm sorry.
You're sorry? You fucking knew she was married. You're not a fucking idiot, man. You're fucking Steve Smith Sr.
So is this the husband on the phone with him?
What kind of dumb shit was that?
Yo, this is the husband.
Why are you quiet, man? Be a fucking man.
Yo, this is crazy.
You ain't a fucking man, bro. All that shit you do on fucking TV, all that shit talking you do to other people. Now someone's got you on the fucking phone, you can't even fucking man up.
Yo.
That's some bitch ass shit.
Please, what?
He hung up on him?
I think Steve Smith hung up on him.
Yes, he hung up on him.
Yeah.
Man, what do you want him to say?
Yo, bro.
Nah, man. Listen.
No. Nah, don't listen, man.
No,
like, yo,
your
if
problem.
if you got the balls to sleep with a nigga wife,
Yeah. Remember.
and when he asks you about it, first of all, you should know.
But he said sorry.
Okay.
Say sorry.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. You
Ron-
said sorry, but
Ron Cole.
yes, sir.
This isn't personal, bro.
I understand.
What's not
I understand
personal?
it.
Your problem is not with him.
No, it is with him.
No,
it's
it's
not
not.
all
It's
the way
not
with
with
him,
him.
but you
It's
do
not.
have a problem with
no,
him.
No,
Bro,
you have
okay.
a problem with her.
No.
Mostly.
Okay. Yes, mostly.
You
But
got a little problem with him.
if it was somebody in a different organization, a different team and stuff like that, but if it's the organization that you fuck with and y'all probably work together in a sense, like you know this dude from the organization, she's part of the organization.
Yeah. All right, I get it. All right, that's
Yo,
fine.
bro,
That's fine.
come on, man.
But she's like, she works in the band.
No, he works in the band. I think he's part of the band, right?
No, she works in the band. She's part of the band. She works for the organization.
Yeah,
okay.
See, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
she
saying.
works for the
This is what I'm
organization.
saying.
Yeah, no, but still, like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't owe him anything.
I'm
but
not saying it's right. I'm just saying that he doesn't really owe him it. He doesn't know him.
No, you owe him something because, like, say for instance, you got a coworker, right? And you got a situation with that coworker, but you know her situation. You know she's married. Y'all might have been at some events. You met her spouse before, said what up and all this other shit like that. And this is how niggas be doing. Like,
Yeah.
yo, what up? And act like everything is all good. And they fucking the nigga wife, right? Now, if you are that fucked up, when I like now the temperature can get from like 32 to 60 to 100 and something, whatever, depending on where it goes. You got to take that energy, bro.
All right, but on the flip side of that,
If you don't know, it's something different. If you don't know the person, you don't know their situation, you don't know their spouse or whatever, you don't really owe them nothing.
Right. But on the flip side of that, the guy's filming. The guy's filming him talking.
Mhm.
So it's not even like this is a just a man-to-man
Yes.
conversation.
And he's filming
he's
it.
filming it. So it's
Okay.
kind of like, I'm gonna get out of. Maybe he had the inkling that it's not just between me and you. Maybe let's say he walk up on him, or maybe he could have trusted that this person is calling him just one-to-one. But even filming the phone, like why are you filming that?
Now,
the
cool.
first place.
That's where I'm gonna interject. That's where I
are you
kind of get
filming?
it. Yo. You ended my marriage. I'm ending yours. Like,
Also,
we about to. Everybody about to be here single, so you can have her, but
You could have just called this shorty or something like
All
that.
right.
yeah, now we
can I-
putting you on blast because Cigars and Whiskey need to know about.
All
this
right,
shit too.
so can I say another thing? You got all right. Bro. We grown men. Some niggas will fight. Some niggas don't want to fight. Some niggas don't want to. Like, yo, all right. This nigga's a pro athlete. He's in still may be in shape. I can't think about it. I can't beat this nigga. So I'm a do this nigga dirty the way I could know I could do him dirty.
Sucker.
Yo,
Nah, it's not sucker.
we can't.
Filming
We
him
can't.
as sucker.
Yo, I gotta end your shit, man.
When you don't play by rules, whatever that person does, they don't got to play by the rules either.
Okay.
I don't have to respect you when you disrespect me.
Okay.
Like you understand what I'm saying?
Cool. In your version of man code, in your pamphlet, right?
Yeah.
Is it? No, I mean everybody got their own version and their own book. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But in your, is it man code not to sleep with a man's wife?
You're really not supposed. I guess you're not supposed to. But yeah, you're not supposed to.
Because it's not in everybody.
No, you're
it's
not really
not in
supposed
everybody's
to.
book.
Just based on number one, just not wanting those kind of issues, right? More so than out of respect for another person, it's out of respect for yourself. You kind of not want those issues to come back to you. You know what I mean? That's what I would say. There are some people who feel that they there's a salvation. That's me.
Okay.
Of salvation and things of that nature, and there's a higher power that people believe in. They think that I don't even know I can't see who's calling me. But as far as I'm concerned, I just think that the problems outweigh the benefits of it all. So that's what it would say in my pamphlet.
Okay. All right.
I think sleeping with somebody else's girlfriend, spouse, whatever, that's a young man's game. And it's based on ignorance more than anything.
Right.
Now, if you're like a full-fledged adult and you're doing that,
Giving it up like that, yeah.
Yo, it would have to be certain asterisk about their relationship. Like they've been separated for years or something like that. If they're actively in a marriage, working out a marriage, whatever, like, yo, bro, you would have to fix that before you start dealing with me.
Yeah.
But niggas don't have respect for themselves. They like, yo, I want pussy more than I want, I respect myself.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's the question. After all that, if homie got back with shorty, you look crazy?
Yeah, he would.
Yeah.
He
You
would.
look crazy
He
after
would.
that.
Like,
Yeah.
bro, like, would I personally handle the situation like he did? Probably not, right?
Oh, wow.
But do I have understanding? Yes, I do. You understand what I'm saying? And
what
I'm not.
percentage of men you think get cheated on and stay?
I think it's a lot higher than you may think, because people always make the reference of women stay and men don't.
Well, yeah, and I think they cheat not equally. I think men probably do cheat a little bit more or get caught cheating.
I think the stats show that it's not that big of a difference.
It's not that big of a difference.
And I want to say women are right there with
I'm
men.
not going down that hill. All right. But I feel like women are more prone to going about it this way, putting the thing on blast, and then still staying and working it out. Almost like a lemonade. We would have never knew Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce if she didn't tell us.
We still don't really know though. But it could be just
right.
It could just be art.
Yeah. But it's almost like the poster child for men getting cheated on. It's like men get put on blast, they get cheated on, they make a big fuss about it, and then they end up staying anyway. Men, if you're gonna stay, like I always say, like my biggest thing is like niggas know. Like if niggas know,
you like keep it top secret. Like
it's over. Like it can't work anymore. You know what I mean? We could go through transgressions and we could get through things, but if people know, I kind of like I need my props still. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna lose too much props. You know what I'm saying? Like yo, I don't love you more than I love my props. Yo, I'm sorry, yo. Like I can't look like a sucker out here. You know what I mean? To nobody, married. Like I can't. Like you not just gonna be. But if I start and even though like yo, boom. Even if you can start telling people, don't even gotta be on social media, and you start having to tell your like if it just start dragging, you start telling your friends, you start telling your family, you start telling people. There's a higher case of the man having to walk away. So I hope, homie, after all this, he kind of keeps it moving, yo. He don't want to be known as that dude, yo. Because I don't think we saw it in the video. There's a part of that too where she's saying some of them text messages because he exposed all the texts. And he said that he knocked her birth control thing loose. Her IED shit, a little rubber gasket. Nigga rocks a boat, nigga. This nigga knocking nigga shit loose. That nigga knocking shit loose out there, yo. Yo, if a nigga knock my shorty shit loose, nigga, dog, yo, ain't no coming back with that. Blowing the gasket, nigga. Yo, I got mad at my mechanic for like knocking shit loose in the whip, nigga. Nigga, nah. You can't do that shit, nigga. You coming back, shit's faulty. Nigga, you voided the warranty on this bitch, nigga.
Let me ask you this.
Anything, bro.
So when like let's say, I know niggas ain't shit, right? But women, right? Because I feel like women just have the women in general. Like for me, they get the benefit of the doubt, right? They're so graceful and women in general, just they get a certain level, they get ultimate respect from me, and I just think they're just above when it comes to men and just like the pure nature of just a human being. You understand what I'm saying?
I guess.
So when a woman hears back those text messages when she's talking to another dude that's not her significant other, and she's saying how like, yeah, you fucked the shit out of me, you knocked my IED loose, and it's like the husband is reading it. How do you think they feel?
Crazy. How do women feel?
Like
how she feel, nigga? She feel like a dog that ate all the fucking peanut butter, nigga. Nigga, you caught that nigga eating the fucking. You caught that nigga on the counter eating your steak, nigga. Fuck how she feel, nigga. Last time I take a shit. Got caught. Free. But that's the thing. All right, that's another conversation niggas need to have. Like if we be having this shit in private too, it's like, yo, niggas that be marrying freaks be asking for shit like this. If you're shorty, like nigga, you gotta know if you're shorty like dick like too much. Like if she needs to like export dick. You know what I mean? Your dick should be enough for your wife, yo. If you marrying shorties that need more dick than you can handle, yo, you gotta got a problem, yo.
So there's no like what's the
niggas marrying freaky wives, like all that.
You gotta
freak
get some
shit,
of that pink.
So if you a freak, as a female, if you a
yeah.
freak, you shouldn't be married.
Nah, you should just be for the game, yo. Stay for the streets, yo. Cause the nigga can't satisfy. You need niggas that can knock your shit loose. Like, homie, the nigga on the phone, that little frail ass nigga holding that phone. Hey, I heard you fuck my wife. That's what I'm saying. Stay for yourself. That nigga not knocking nothing loose, nigga. That nigga shaking loose. He ain't knocking nothing loose. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. If you a freak, man, like stay out the game, yo. Come on now. Like you need more than one dick in your life. Like you ain't Neo, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like relax, man. Like, you wasting everybody's time. Niggas came to your wedding. knew you was a fucking freak.
Gave you some bread.
Nigga, I need my $100 back. I went to your wedding, bitch. Freak ass. my buck back, yo.
You better not be putting no buck in the car, GB.
Yeah.
You better not
Oh,
be
freak ass. Yeah.
Oh man,
Where we at with it?
Where
man?
y'all going, man?
All right.
Let's go to cold call. All right, let's premise this. Let's do this because we the unks, right? It's the uncash, right?
Yeah.
All right. So let's talk to the YNs. The YNs are scared of women. Yo. YNs are scared, yo. Except that nigga with the shiesty on. That nigga was not scared. That nigga not scared. But the YNs are scared. They conditioned not to holler in person. They calling it cold approach. When I say cold approach, what did that mean to you?
I see it as walking up on a chick that you never met, don't know, whatever.
Jamaica
And
Avenue,
just introducing
in the
you.
early 90s. Holla.
Introducing yourself, what up? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just trying to holler from there.
Right. Those words, it comes from a sales approach, right?
Yes.
That's the cold approach.
Yeah. You got cold calling, cold leads, warm, hot leads, whatever.
What's the difference between a cold and a hot lead?
I'm gonna equate it to, like, let's say women in a sense.
Yeah, please.
You're in the mall, you see a woman that you've never met a day in life or whatever.
Holla.
That's a cold call. That's a cold approach.
Yeah. Okay.
You try to holler. Right? Now you run into a chick that you've been around. She knows a friend of a friend or whatever. You've been around her in a couple of events. Y'all might have said a couple words here or there.
Say for refuel.
Yeah, that might be more of a warm lead.
Spot.
It could be a cold based on how your interactions were.
All right.
Like, you could have had an interaction. You be like, yo, she might, you know what I mean? She might like me a little bit or whatever.
Right.
You know.
I think they call that choosing signals.
Yes. If you got choosing signals, that's more of a warm. That's warm. That's a warm lead.
Yeah,
now a hot lead is like, yo, she like you. So your homeboy, your homegirl, like, yo, she want to holler at you. Like, right. All you got to do is like, it's like at the rim,
don't fuck it up.
Just dunk it.
Just don't fuck it up. Remember that from anger management? You gotta dunk
in
that
the
shit.
fuel we gonna do.
You gotta dunk that shit. It was tight with you. It was tight with you on that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. All right, so you know, those kind of approaches, and you know, men are the YNs are being persuaded to avoid.
Oh man, that's
cold
bad.
Approaching.
Well, you learn a lot. You
reason.
learn a lot from those things. You know what I mean? You learn a lot about yourself.
Yeah.
You learn a lot about just talking to people.
Yes.
You learn a lot about
bravery.
Bravery for real.
It calluses you. It almost makes it like it's not that big of a deal to be rejected. Like the whole premise of Pop the Balloon is because of the cold approach is so foreign to people. Like, we're so removed from the cold approach that the first reaction that people get to people seeing someone and hearing their voice, the Pop the Balloon, is so viral now, because they couldn't imagine putting themselves in that situation.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, it is like a firing line of you know, people. But you know, when you walk in the room, when you walk into a classroom, or you walk into any kind of setting, into a gym, that's kind of what you're getting. Like that, subconsciously, when a woman looks at you, either she's popping that balloon or she's not.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
And this is what dudes need to realize, right? When you walk into a room, right, there are women that you have no chance with, that you have a slight chance with, that you have, you know, like a warm lead type of joint, and then there's hot ones that's like they like you straight off top just by seeing you.
Right.
And that's just how it is. It's very few men or women, let's say men. There's very few men on this planet that can go into a room and every woman wants that man. You understand what I'm saying?
I don't know.
And
I feel bad from other niggas.
And it's
not me,
depending on who you are, right? Your percentages go up or down versus the amount of women that you probably get in the room, right? I watched the clip of I'm not sure who it was, and the dude asked like, yo, if you go into a room, what is the percentage of women that you think that you could get?
Yeah, I saw that.
You saw that, right?
Yeah,
What'd he say?
He said like maybe 1%.
Oh man, that's
dude, it's crazy.
That's
And-
almost
and-
nobody.
And and he said they did like sort of like a survey with multiple men, and most men felt like, nah, if I went into a room, like I'm probably maybe 1 or 2 women might like me.
I think the highest was like 13%. Was like the highest in that survey.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
And like as opposed to women, it was like 70, 80, 90. Like they just thought they
yes,
Yeah, it
Well,
was
which is maybe true to an extent, right?
it is. Yeah, that's true.
Because men, the difference is the fact that men are able to deal with women at different times on different accords. Meaning, let's say a woman walks in and she's not the best looking. Well, let's say you go to a bar and you're sitting at the bar and a woman approaches you and she's not the best looking. It's almost a fact that a woman approached you in the first place. You might change your point of view just because
she's putting on the move.
She's
Like
putting
she's
the move
press,
on.
she's putting the press on.
Yeah. So I do believe it could be a 70 because for a woman to walk into a room and leave with nothing at all, it would really
That's
have to
trash,
be.
right?
Yeah, it would really have to.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
because you got to think about it. For the average man versus the average woman, if an average woman goes into a bar and she could, like, from first sight, let's say 70% of the men wouldn't even touch her. If she approaches the majority of those men and say,
Yeah,
she
she gonna raise
she
that
let them know that
percentage,
they down
You
the fuck.
want some pussy, sir? Would you like some?
That percentage is gonna go up.
It's gonna go up.
It's gonna go up.
A dude, the average dude,
That
he
could go
goes
down.
in,
It could go down.
Yo, bro,
You could
exactly.
lose.
Yo, the only thing that he could do is say is have a great personality, and he could win some women over. He doesn't have women.
The bar nigga mad good
Like,
at
yo,
darts or something.
It's crazy when it comes down to sexuality and things like that, because it's like, all right, a woman just has to have a vagina for a man to go into, right?
Yeah.
A little bit of this.
Exactly. And a lot of men,
One more drink.
a lot of men that wouldn't touch that woman would have sex with that woman, right?
Yeah.
But for a man, he can't just like, yo, you know what? I got a 12-inch, you know what I mean? They're not gonna know that.
Right.
You understand?
Right,
Even
right.
if he offering it up to them,
Mhm.
they're not gonna go for the taking or whatever.
Nah.
You know what I mean? So as a man, you can't win women over with your sexuality. You got to win them over with your personality.
Yeah.
Women is vice versa. They could be a POS. They could be a BITC. You know, they could be whatever.
Right.
If they saying they willing to give some pussy up, they can get that dude to turn a new leaf.
So
Yeah.
this premise, when I saw that video and you sent it over, like the first thing I thought about is like it just makes it so much more egregious when a woman is promiscuous. It's like
Because it's easy for you to
so
fuck, right?
easy for you to do it. It's like you have like it's like such low hanging fruit. It's like literally stealing candy from a baby.
Bro.
It's like you just got mad candy from babies, yo. You just can't stop stealing the little baby candies. You like it's so easy. They can't even fight. They just crawling. They just cry. Like you have to stop.